Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Vegas forward.
Problem there, better call Jesus. I'm only big man, no the ball on me. I watch your face, I seen the hope and it dawned on me. Everything could have been lovely, but I'm just another guy, obsessed to my morals, concerned with my liberty. Options overflow, I'm not gonna lie, there's a change in my energy. Praying I never go down. If I step on toes, my apologies. Everything could have been lovely, but I'm just another guy, If I could, you wouldn't tell me to sacrifice it all. But I'm just another guy, If I could, you wouldn't tell me to sacrifice it all. But I'm just another guy, money I want. Give me day one, get your crypto, dollar city safer. Come me, let's talk, and I'll go see you later. Lucky champion, then no fit to bring down. Down with them now, in the final boss. 1,000 bullets to my body on from. Samurai swings, what a situation. But when the money long, you know fit to take them with the party day long. Obsessed to my boyfriend, concerned with my liberty. Options overflow, I'm not gonna lie, there's a change in my energy. Praying I never go down, never step on toes, my apology. Everything would have been lovely, but I'm just another guy, If I could, you wouldn't tell me to sacrifice it all. But I'm just another guy, If I could, you wouldn't tell me to sacrifice it all. But I'm just another guy, If I could, you wouldn't tell me to sacrifice it all. But I'm just another guy, If I could, you wouldn't tell me to sacrifice it all. But I'm just another guy, Praying I never go down. If I step on toes, my apologies. Everything would have been lovely, but I'm just another guy, I'm just another guy.
Lagos, we're back on the block and it's a full house already. Good morning, Victor.
Yeah, good morning. I wonder why your mics are sounding so hollow this morning. What's going on?
Well,
something needs to be done about that. You know, just
absolutely.
One or two tweaks.
Okay. You're better now?
Yeah, it's getting better now, right? All right, so what's going on with the roads? So far, so good.
Okay, so
let's bring Dayo in so she won't feel we're discriminating against her.
Whatever it is, it's you men against me alone.
Yes,
so,
on a Friday.
Yeah, it's 2 against 1.
Yeah, so your days of 3 against 1 is over.
Yeah, it will soon come.
Unfortunately, you'll be the one that is punished. On behalf of Delia and Taiwo.
It will soon come. I'll soon have my backup in the studio.
All right, so Mike, what's going on with the roads?
Okay, well, looks like Lagosians have decided to extend their holiday.
Okay,
yeah.
So it's still very calm?
Along the major corridors, amazingly, Ikorodu Road looks very good to use.
Good.
Yes, the entire stretch of Ikorodu Road, because we just did some reviews. Olaiwola and I were able to, run through the latest. That's some 10 minutes back. So I was made to understand that traffic flow along the stretch of Ikorodu Road all the way to Eko Bridge looks very good.
Good.
Eko Bridge, Akbongbo, except for some busy situation around CMS, but no cause for alarm at all.
All right, that sounds pretty good. Third Milan Bridge too, is it looking good?
Oh, super good this morning from Berja through motorways. Some slight delay at motorways owing to bus stop activities, but away from there, better movement all the way down to Yanuwuru, ascending the Third Milan Bridge and descending towards the Obali in the end.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's touch down on the Lagos Abeokuta Expressway. What's going on there?
Okay, so in summary, I can say traffic movement is still very fine, except for approaching underneath Abelegba Bridge, which is usual. There's some slight delay there. and approaching Ilekpo as well, owing to some field portion of the road. So motorists would experience some slight delay approaching Ilekpo. But beyond there, better movement down to Yanoikpaja. Now, underneath Yanoikpaja Bridge, usually busy owing to a beehive of activity. We have commercial activities as well as activities of the, commercial vehicles as well. That's the yellow buses. But away from that, there's better movement down to Cement. Cement in Wadajai Farm, no cause for alarm, but it gets busy just a few meters approaching National. Or rather, beyond National, good movement approaching Ajay Farm proper, it gets busy.
All right.
Apologies for that. So away from Ajay Farm, inward National, moving traffic, not the usual busy situation like it would look on a Monday or like it's supposed to look on a Friday morning. Right. So it's just a moving traffic.
Yeah, so it's much better than the usual days.
Yes, and that's owing to the bottleneck at National.
That's right.
But beyond there, better movements all the way down to Bolade Oshodi, connecting Ojuwoye down to Mosholashiba Empire. Fine movement is what we have recorded on the entire stretch.
All right, then. So let's touch down on the other side of town, Lekki Ajah corridor. Any news?
Lekki Ajah still looks very good to ply this morning. No issues. In summary, we're still having cool and calm. Like I said, Lagoshans have decided to, extend their holiday. So from the Lekki Garden phase 2 down to Bramade Soya, Ogombo Road, Jubilee Bridge, Ajah, good movement is what we have recorded. And of course, from underneath Ajah Bridge, connecting Eleko Junction is equally a good one. Eleko inward Igondo, Bogije, that's connecting the Songotedo end now. Awuyaya, Abijo down to ShopRite. Traffic flow still very, very much in good shape. We have moderate traffic beyond ShopRite down to Ogidon, Olukunla, LBS, Alasia, General Paint. That's moving through the construction site.
All right. That sounds pretty good. Victor Island, any news as well?
Victor Island, none yet.
None yet.
Confirmed, yeah. But
okay, then I'm sure it's the resumption of work. Even though it might be a skeletal one today, it's a Friday, really, and a lot of people would have been planning on what the weekend should be looking like.
Oh, yeah, down during the 7 o'clock hour, we recorded a broken down mini truck on a coal bridge in Wadakbongbong, but it's off the road now.
Oh, good.
Yes, it's off the road.
Good. All right, then. So we'll be serving you more helpings. We really get updates from the Badagry end these days. What's going on?
We mean Badagry proper?
Yeah, Badagry proper.
Well, that's true, but we usually get traffic updates
from the Ojo end.
From the Ojo end down to Agbaraka subject.
Where's Kenny, by the way? It's been quite a while.
It's been quite a while. We'll find out.
On leave us.
All right, so Kenny, if you're listening to us, you can always connect with us as well. All right, that's what the summary of the traffic situation is looking like around Lagos and environs. But quickly, touch down on Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Those coming into Lagos from the Mowe, Ibafo, Opik, all the way to Lagos. What's going on? Any news?
So far, it's been a favorable one.
Okay.
Owing to the conversation I had here.
Earlier.
Yes, and of course,
that's Dio's corridor as well.
Yes, it is. But I'm also looking at the live camera, and it's a good movement inward and outward. I went through that road.
Okay.
It was good, and it's still good.
It's still looking good.
Yes, inward and outward.
So let's hope it stays like that.
Hopefully.
Because it appears some days are chosen for breakdowns.
Kind of.
Yes. Where you have the trailers, and guess what? They will usually break down at the arterial points where traffic is usually very busy, and that could cause a whole lot of headaches. Otedola is a naughty point.
Mile 12.
Mile 12, another one. Okay.
Lagos Abeokuta Express.
Yeah, so you have so many of such spots in Lagos where you have those breakdowns.
Okay, Odu. Well, it's quite amazing. We haven't been getting reports.
Because the road has been repaired. The road has been worked on. I mean, you remember the time it used to be a one-way. By the time they get to Ilekpo and all those areas, they have to drive and face traffic. And we had so many horrendous kind of accidents on that route. In fact, if we take records and we really keep data, you will know that some of the most horrific accidents have happened on that expressway. Quite unfortunate.
Thank God the road has been repaired,
Yes.
and lives can now be saved.
Yes.
Are now saved.
Yes.
And motorists are taking it easy on that.
Well, I'm waiting for the day we'll be able to think of how to declare a state of emergency on roads anytime we record accidents that claim like 11 lives, 12 lives, those kind of numbers. Maybe the time will come that we will do that, but for now, it's as if it's business as usual. You know, anytime an accident happens, we just report it and then life moves on.
Everybody moves on.
Quite unfortunate. All right, let's talk about what's happening next Tuesday.
Okay.
And that is 6th of May, when the Lagos State government will be having this diversion plan ahead of the emergency repairs on Oroshoki Ogudu Bridge, which is scheduled to commence from Tuesday, the 6th of May 2025, and to last for, guess how long? 110 days.
Yes.
And that will be till Tuesday, 23rd September 2025. That's a long stretch indeed.
It is.
Now,
it is.
The repair works, I understand, will be carried out in 8 phases on both lanes, with phase 1 to 4 covering the stretch of Oworoshoki 3rd Axial Bridge inwards the 3rd Milan Bridge, right?
Yes.
That will be from Tuesday, 6th of May. That's coming. That's from Tuesday, right? Up to Monday, 14th of July. So that's the first phase, right? The first 4 phases will be from Tuesday, 6th of May to 14th of July, 2024. 50 days.
2025.
2025. And then phase 5 to phase 8 will be covering the stretch of Oworoshoki Ogudu Axial Bridge outbound the 3rd Milan Bridge. And that means those that are coming in from 3rd Milan Bridge, that side will be from Tuesday, 15th of July up to Tuesday, 23rd of September 2025. That's another 51 days. But you know what I would say about this? It should be barring all how would I put it now? That is if all other things are equal, because I know sometimes when this construction work begins, there could be 1 or 2 things that could be added or deducted, and in the final analysis, you could have maybe the construction work done earlier. Instead of 110 days, it might just be, let's say,
less than 100 days.
Yes, maybe 70 days.
Just like the Alaro.
Exactly. You remember that one?
Work.
Yes. So that's what's going to happen. But we're hearing that motorists are now being advised to use the following alternative routes during the phases of these repairs. Maybe we can just run through that. I said during the maintenance work on the inbound lane of the Oworoshoki 3rd Milan Bridge, motorists heading to Oshodi and Victoria Island through Oworoshoki Ogudu Bridge will be diverted into a lane approximately 50 meters from the working area, and then you can regain full access to the inbound lane 50 meters away from the proposed working area to continue your journey. So what that means is that it's not going to be a full closure, right? Okay. All right, so it's just a partial closure there. So by the time you get to the construction site, you'll be diverted to a lane, and then by the time you are through, after 50 meters, you can have the full access of the road.
Okay.
That's what it means, right?
Okay.
So motorists heading to the island from Lagos Ibadan Expressway are advised to go through Oshodi using the Ojota Slip Road. This is inwards Ikorodu Road, and from there to Anthony, and then you can make a right turn into the ramp by the taxi park to Oshodi, and from there you can proceed to your destination. Similarly, motorists can link Anthony by Town Planning Way to continue to Bagada through the 3rd Milan Bridge, and then from there you can head towards the island. In the same vein, motorists from Lagos Ibadan Expressway, we're talking about those of you coming in from Mowe and environs, you can link Victoria Island by going through Ojota Slip Road to Ikorodu Road inwards Funshaw Williams Avenue to access Eco Bridge, and then you can proceed from there towards your journey. Motorists heading towards Victoria Island from Ikeja and environs are to use Maryland to access Ikorodu Road inwards Funshaw Williams Avenue, and from there you can link Eco Bridge via the outer marina to continue on your journey. Motorists heading to Oshodi from Ikeja and environs can use Maryland, and from there to Ikorodu Road, proceed towards Anthony by the taxi park, and then you can make a right turn by the ramp to connect Oshodi. Well, during the second phase, we're talking about doing the maintenance work on the outbound lane of the Oworoshoki 3rd Milan Bridge phase, and that's from phase 5 to 8. Motorists that are heading to Lagos Ibadan Expressway through Oworoshoki and Ogudu Bridge will be diverted to a lane approximately 50 meters from the working area, and then you can regain full access of the road 50 meters away from the proposed working area to continue your journey. But motorists that are heading towards Alakpere, Aketu, and Ikorodu from Victoria Island can go through Eco Bridge inwards Funshaw Williams Avenue. From there you can connect Ikorodu Road, head towards Ojota to Ketu, and then you can proceed on your journey to your desired destinations. Motorists coming in from Victoria Island, heading to Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Those of you heading towards Mowe and environs, you can also use a co-bridge to link Funshaw Williams Avenue inwards Ikorodu Road, and then you can use Abiola Gardens ramp to continue your journey. Well, the commissioner has made that promise that during the period, talking about Honorable Oluwaseun Oshemi, he has assured Lagosians that LASMA officials will be on ground just to minimize inconveniences and manage traffic flow along the mentioned routes during the maintenance work. So that's the way it's going to be going from Tuesday. So take note of that as you drive along, right?
We hope that's another thing for our motorists to take note of. Not the day the construction work starts and they're calling, what is the cause of this gridlock? What is happening? Why this? Why that?
Of course, there's going to be enough, sensitization of publicity regarding that.
Which we're doing right now.
Yes,
okay.
Course.
All right, so Lagos, take note of that. Tuesday, the Orishoki Ogudu Bridge will have a partial closure, and that means it might affect your movement. But we've given you all the alternatives that you can navigate through during that period.
And definitely we'll continue to, serve you more
on that. Okay, so
as the event unfolds. What's on the burner this morning?
On the burner this morning, we are connecting with LASMA. LASMA is clocking 25 any moment from now. It was set up July 15, 2000. So in the next 2 months, they'll be hitting 25. And so we'll be reflecting through that agency to look at how far they have transformed the traffic management landscape of Lagos. So at that time, you can share your thoughts with us. What do you think of LASMA at 25? Anybody who's 25 is not a young man, Abi.
Yeah, grown-up man.
It's fully grown.
Yes.
He can marry, Abi.
A man responsible for his actions.
A 25-year-old guy can marry, right?
Of course.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. So, is LASMA married?
Thank you.
LASMA is single.
All right. So, we'll be reflecting through the eyes of LASMA this morning, and we'll be hoping to connect with the general manager of LASMA on the program. And then by 10:15 is the return of the mark, right?
Absolutely.
The benchmark.
A fresh edition.
Yes, a fresh edition from the Surveyors World, the Association of Private Practicing Surveyors of Nigeria. They're back on the block, and this time around, they want to continue that advocacy with you on how you can access surveying services, not just in Lagos, but across Nigeria. And what they're trying to do is just to ensure that we have well-planned cities in Nigeria. All right, so the surveyors will be connecting with us from 10:15 as we have makes a return of the benchmark.
All that and more.
Yes, plus news, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes, news.
Okay, Mike James is taking us through the newspaper headlines. I know there are lots of things happening. Yesterday was May Day, by the way.
Yeah.
Workers celebrating? Did you celebrate?
Did we celebrate?
We didn't. Well, we had the unions, doing their thing, and I understand they've been calling for a review on the minimum wage.
It has to be reviewed, though. Me, say, I will put my mouth to it. Now we have to understand what the TU's president was saying, that at least the minimum wage should not be less than 200,000. Maybe we should go in that direction.
We will, as it is with the way things are going in the country now.
Okay, so let's see if another dialogue can come to play. Yeah, between the labor unions and the federal government. If anything can be done about that.
Just that when that is affected, or if it is affected, price of things will still follow.
So something needs to be done about price control?
Price control.
Okay. And once upon a time, I think there was an agency for price, whatever. I can't remember the name of the agency now. But I really see their work.
Maybe they've just gone into...
They've gone to bed.
They've gone to bed, like they've slept off and forgotten. Or they're not even listening to what is happening in the country anyway.
Okay, but there's something that we need to also touch on. There are lots of agencies, lots of things, lots of interventions that government is bringing to bear. But in spite of those interventions, people that gain from those kind of interventions are not willing to extend those kind of help to fellow Nigerians. Why is that so?
Selfishness.
Let me give you a clear-cut reason. I mean, government is converting some vehicles into CNG, right?
Yes.
And they're doing that for some of these public commercial drivers free of charge. And yet, what they charge you for picking you up or taking you from one location to the other is still astronomically high.
Still the same.
Why are we like that?
Well, it is some people's way of life. It's their behavior. And sometimes we generalize it that, Nigerians are like that. And when things go up, it doesn't come down. So
it shouldn't be so. We need to call them out.
The patriotism and the citizenship in us is what is being displayed.
All right.
Yes.
I heard of a particular commercial, taxi driver really in Abuja who picked up someone from one location and he was charging 30K. He said he was going to collect 30K. And this person begged and begged and begged. I refused that he was going to collect 30K. Anyway, the passenger got in, only to find out that this is a CNG powered vehicle. So he was wondering, okay, he got all the details and he now sent it to the PCNG, I think those that are in charge. And this one said, well, it's true that we gave this guy free conversion.
Wow.
Right? And yet he's not and he's not ready to extend the same to fellow Nigerians. So guess what? I hear they're calling him up right now and they're going to likely withdraw that thing from that driver.
Okay, so this one just popping in now. Information just reaching us that there has been a review on the travel advisory regarding the Oronshoki Ogudu Bridge repairs.
Okay.
Which is scheduled for May 13 to September 23, 2025.
Okay, it's now 13.
Yes, May
so
13.
It's no longer 6th.
Yes, to
okay.
September 23. And phase 1 to 4, which will kick off on the 13th of May to July 14.
Okay.
Along the Oronshoki inbound Alakbere, one lane will be used near work area. That's 50 meters.
Okay. So that's the latest. We'll continue to run through that because of time. But what we just need to tell you is no longer May 6th, right?
Yes.
So it's now May 13th. Okay, then. So take note of that. We're going to take a short break right now. We'll return newspaper headlines before we connect with you on the roads.
On the line, there's a change in my energy. Praying I never go down. If I step on toes, my apple.
Attention, people of Lagos, business owners and entrepreneurs. It's time to make it red and rosy for your pockets from the month of May 2025. This May 2025, let's make your brand shine with unbelievable advertising deals as Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM is calling on you to take advantage of our mouth-watering advertising deals to get your business in the spotlight with premium advert placements that reach thousands daily. Special media packages include guest interviews, news coverage, news mention, brand mention, and hypes. Program sponsorship that keep your name in their minds, all at mouth-watering discounted prices. Whether you're a startup or an established brand, we've got a package for you. Starting this May, let's project your brand without breaking the bank. For bookings and advert placements, call Dari on 0803-350-1131 or Bumi on 0802-058-1249. Don't miss this opportunity to make your brand known to millions of Lagosians at pocket-friendly rates. Advertise with Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, your moving Lagos forward station.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Welcome to your side mirror this great day. It's already almost 9 o'clock. Quickly, let's connect with Mike James as he brings us the newspaper headlines.
All right, so we'll begin newspaper headlines with These Day newspaper. Our first story taken from These Day reads, in May Day speech, Tinubu pledges to address high living cost, fights corruption. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday assured Nigerians of his administration's determination to continue to effect positive changes in the lives of citizens and elevate the downtrodden by addressing the current high cost of living in the country. Tinubu gave the assurance in his May Day address at Eagle Square, Abuja. He said his government was determined to fight corruption, which had enriched a few to the detriment of the majority of citizens. So you can read that story on These Day newspaper. Nigeria risks perpetual economic stagnation without reliable power. Additional warns. All right, so let's talk about it briefly. President of African Development Bank, AFDB, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, has issued a sobering warning on Nigeria's economic trajectory, cautioning the country risks long-term stagnation unless it confronts its chronic infrastructure and power deficits head-on. In his keynote address delivered at the 20th anniversary dinner of Chapel Hill, Denham in Lagos, Adesina painted a picture of a country full of potential, but hampered by policy inaction and weak execution. alleged discrepancies in student loan disbursement. ICPC extends investigation to institutions' students. So, Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, said its investigation into alleged discrepancies surrounding the disbursement of the student loan scheme under the Nigeria Education Loan Fund (NEL) Fund will be extended to beneficiary institutions and individual student recipients. This is following the commencement of a comprehensive investigation into recent media reports alleging that no fewer than 51 tertiary institutions were implicated in illegal deductions and exploitation related to the NEL Fund scheme. So we'll take some stories from the Punch because of our time. Punch, May Day, Labour pushes for tax cuts, pension overall in fresh 20-point demand. So Organised Labour on Thursday presented a 20-point demand to the federal government as Nigerian workers commemorated the 2025 May Day at Eagle Square, Abuja, and across the country. Among other things, the Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress asked for tax cuts, better retirement package, reversal of the emergency declaration in Rivers State, salary adjustment, withdrawal of tax bills, reduction of telecommunication code tariff from 50% to 35%, and upward review of retirement age to 65 for all categories of civil servants. All right, let's see. We'll take another one from The Punch. Petrol landing cost now 870 naira, higher than Dangote's price. So the landing cost of premium motor spirit petrol has now averaged 870 naira per litre. Reports by Major Energies Marketers Association of Nigeria have shown. Now, this is even as the price offered by Dangote Petroleum Refinery threatened the margins of fuel importers and marketers alike. According to MEMAN, the landing cost of petrol was 872 naira per litre on April 28 and 868 as of April 29. All right, so we'll take one story from The Nation. Federal government issues stop order on Shagamu Ikperu Road over poor quality. And the federal government yesterday issued a stop work order on the 12-kilometer Shagamu Ikperu Road by the Shagamu interchange on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Works Minister David Umahi gave the directive during an inspection tour of ongoing federal road projects in Lagos and Ogun State. He expressed displeasure at the quality and speed of work on the road. All right, so that's from The Nation. Okay, let's look at this one. We'll take it from the Guardian. Phase 1, Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway set for January 2026, federal government. And construction of the Phase 1 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway will be completed in January 2026. The Minister of Works, Senator Dave Umahi, has said. Umahi made the disclosure during an inspection tour of the highway. He said it was projected that 20 kilometers of the road from Ahmadu Bello Way in Lagos would have been completed by May. All right, and so Echo News, Lagos records over 2 million passengers on Blue Line Rail. The Lagos State government has revealed that over 2 million passengers have been transported on the Blue Line Rail since its launch, while state-run buses move an average of 42,000 commuters daily. Commissioner for Transportation, Mr. Oluwaseun Oshiemi, disclosed this during the year 2025 ministerial press briefing held at the Bagauda Kautho Press Center, Alausa. Let's see if we can jump on Alausa Alert. Just one story, and then we wrap things up on newspaper headlines. So from Alausa Alert, we remain committed to economic empowerment. Now, the First Lady of Lagos State, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, has reiterated her commitment to equipping beneficiaries of her office's empowerment initiatives with the necessary knowledge, exposure, and resources to ensure economic independence. And speaking at the 2025 Financial Literacy Sensitization Program held at the Lagos House, Ikeja, Dr. Sanwo-Olu emphasized the critical role of financial education in fostering self-resilience and sustainable economic growth. And she highlighted that beyond providing empowerment tools, it is essential to equip individuals with the financial skills needed to maximize these resources effectively. So that's from Alausa Alert. And that's how we're wrapping things up on News Super Headlines this Friday morning. You can always get yourself a copy of the dailies, or perhaps can go online to read more. Connect with us on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
This is Tony Adebola. I'm an entrepreneur and a motorcycle enthusiast. Keep listening to Your Side Mirror on Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. It simply rocks.
Do it in the name of love. My name is Alex Ogugwa Okorigwe, popularly known as Alex O. Listening to traffic officials' directives will go a long way in reducing traffic gridlocks on our roads. They are there in your best interest. Obey them and have a smooth drive in Lagos at all times. This is a message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Attention, people of Lagos, business owners and entrepreneurs. It's time to make it red and rosy for your pockets from the month of May 2025. This May 2025, let's make your brand shine with unbelievable advertising deals, as Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM is calling on you to take advantage of our mouth-watering advertising deals to get your business in the spotlight with premium advert placements that reach thousands daily. Special media packages include guest interviews, news coverage, news mention, brand mention, and hypes. Program sponsorship that keep your name in their minds, all at mouth-watering discounted prices. Whether you're a startup or an established brand, we've got a package for you. Starting this May, let's project your brand without breaking the bank. For bookings and advert placements, call Dari on 0803-350-1131 or Bumi on 0802-058-1249. Don't miss this opportunity to make your brand known to millions of Lagosians at pocket-friendly rates. Advertise with Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, your moving Lagos forward station.
Oluwa bless me today, cause I know notes. Hey yo, you know what it is, it's your boy Young 6, and I wanna let you know that split second eyes off the road to type a text can lead to hours of traffic, loss of property, and loss of lives. Avoid texting while you drive. God bless you. 6!
Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. So we're back from the news and we are continuing the dialogue with you. From the live cameras in the studio, we can tell you that it's pretty slow. For those of you coming in from the Secretariat end, trying to link up with the 7-Up, I understand it's a slow one around that location. Control room, help us keep an eye on that. What's happening within that particular corridor? We'd love to know, all right? That Secretariat inward 7-Up, slow one, pretty slow indeed, and we're wondering what's going on there. All right, Songo Tedo end vehicular movement from Eleko Junction down to Igondo, as well as Bogije, Awoyaya, Abijo, up to ShopRite, still looking very good, and from ShopRite down to Ogidon, as well as Junaif, that's talking about the Junaif Bridge, Olokonla and LBS, Alasia, General Paint Construction Site, all moving pretty well as we speak right now. No major worries driving through that corridor. Okay then, so we'll be letting you in on more and more updates as they come in, and I will be serving that to you hot and fresh as well. Before we do the birthdays, I understand that slow movement now. That's from Secretariat up to the Total filling station, right? A truck has fallen on the road, spilling its paint contents on the road. LASMA officials are on the scene. Thank you so much for supplying that information, all right? So that's the reason. It's a falling truck that spilled its content on the road. And, of course, traffic managers on ground trying to manage that situation. All right, and so let's take a detour to celebrate you. It's birthday profile time on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. All right, then, so let's see if we can quickly celebrate you. Yes, birthday profile time. And starting with this one, yes, the very first one on our list here, Tayo Lawal, clocking 72. Today is a retired director, Information and Production Department for the Ministry of Information and Strategy. Happy birthday to you, sir, as you clock 72. So shall we pray that God will continue to be with you in all fronts as well. Adekola Akingbade is staff with Lagos State Government, executive member, Lagos State Public Service Club in Ikeja. Big shout out going out to you too. Tunde Adekoya is celebrating. Happy birthday to you. Islamia Toyi Adeyemi is a public affairs officer with the Ministry of Information and Strategy. Happy birthday to you. We wish you the very, very best of this day. Omolara Kadijat or Lamide is celebrating, and I understand you're a finance and accounts staff with Lagos Traffic Radio. Big shout out going out to you too. Titi Lola Ajayi, aka Auntie Titi, admin and human resource officer with Lagos Traffic Radio. Today is your day, and we're celebrating that with you as well. Oyida Mola Olabisi is daughter to Adiola Olabisi, who is a Director of Public Affairs, Ministry of Youth and Social Development. A big birthday shout out going out to you too. Adedotu Adenipekun is celebrating. Happy birthday to you. Pastor Charles Izima, today's your day. We wish you the very best too. Tolulokwe David Rotimi is celebrating, and I understand you are an alumnus of OOU 2005-2006 set. Big shout out going out to you. Celebrating today as well is Ewa Igitseme, clocking 14. Big shout out going out to you. Shegun Oluwayomi, Omo Arugbo. Okay, that's Omo Arugbo Ojo. All right then. Understand you're a gospel saxophonist. Big shout out going out to you too. Olubenga Osunaike is celebrating. Publisher, Church Times Nigeria newspapers. Today's your day. We wish you the very best too. Venerable Oladende Olotu is of the Diocese of Lagos West Anglican Communion. And of course, Mrs. Olufumilayo Bolanle Olotu's husband. She's a former port manager for NPA at the port complex in Apapa. Okay, all right. I understand it's your 32nd wedding anniversary, by the way. It's not his birthday. All right, so to both of you, we wish you the very, very best, and we pray that God will continue to be with you and be with both of you as you mark this milestone of marital bliss. Michael Umfong Inyang is cousin to Akan Hussein of Lagos Traffic Radio. All right, Michael, happy birthday to you. Akingbala Michael is an artist, and he is also a revivalist. Today's your day too. We wish you the very best. Mrs. Karim Fumilayo is celebrating, and this is courtesy of Mr. Olayinka Karim, who's your husband. Big shout out going out to you. Benjamin Peters, seasoned broadcast journalist. Big shout out to you as you celebrate on this day. Mr. Akinyele Taiwo Akinjide is also celebrating as well. This is coming from Yewande Akinyele, your wife. She's celebrating you on national radio too. Oyeleye is celebrating. That's Oyeleye Hussein Kende. Big shout out going out to you on this day. Ella Atunzie is celebrating. Happy birthday to you. Mr. Sulaiman Ismail Idowu is of the Noble Electronics in Ibadan. Big shout out to you. Birthday wishes coming from your family, and of course from Mr. Olaiwala Olariwaju Sahid, who is of the control room. All right then, so he's celebrating you too today as well. Pastor Mrs. Bosse Balogu is elder sister to Jide Akinshamuri, who's told you big shout out going out to you too. Celebrating today as well is Oyeleye Hussein Kendi. I think we mentioned that before. Let's head to the traffic manager's corner. And you want to say a big birthday shout out going out to Chief Law Enforcement Traffic Superintendent. And I'm talking about Amao Olusegun Ajibade. You are of the Department of Traffic Operations at the headquarters in Oshodi. Happy birthday to you too. Higher Law Enforcement Traffic Superintendent Abolade is celebrating. That's Abolade Folashade Bolanle, who is General Duties Officer for Zone 40 Central Business District in Ebutero. A big shout out going out to you as well. Kosoko Rauf Adiremi is at the headquarters operations in Oshodi. Big shout out to you too. Sanuth Yusuf Olalekon belongs to Zone 8 in Ikorodu. We wish you the very best of this day too. Olashubumi Daniel Bumi is celebrating. You have Zone 14 in Aja. Happy birthday to you too. We wish you the very best. Babalola Shakirat Amoke belongs to Zone 16 in Egbeda. Today's your day too. We wish you the very best. Aroro Leyi Rafiu Olasukomi is celebrating. You have Zone 20 PWD Ikeja Long. Happy birthday to you too. Celebrating today as well is Podahi Matthew. That's Podahi Matthew Ojugbele. Jugbele of Zone 24, Badagry. A big shout out going out to you too. Sahid Ibrahim Olajimeji belongs to Zone 30 in Masha Aguda. We wish you the best of this day too. Odushola is celebrating. That's Odushola Adebola Akinwumi. You are of Zone 32 in K2. Celebrating today as well is Abdul Rahman Sulaiman Kolawole is of Zone 33 Oguluntu. Let me say big birthday shout out going out to Kayode Lukman. That's Akadu Lukman Olarinwaju of Zone 41 in Ikorodu, Igondo. And last but not the least is Adeshino Aderemi Lekun Tajuddin. You are of Zone 46, Lekki Peninsula. All right then. Very long list indeed. About 38 of them. And to all of you celebrating today, it's a milestone. So we pray that God will favor you greatly with lots of blessings as you celebrate. Congratulations.
money to fit build pedestrian bridges wey full the whole of Lagos. But how many will agree to use now? Remember, say life no get duplicate, so make you decide today to use one pedestrian bridge if you want cross express road. Come remember, say those places wey never get pedestrian bridges, government go still provide when we use the one wey we don't get wella. For Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, we dey tell una say make you dey use pedestrian bridge anytime you need to cross that express road.
From point to point on the road, rails, and waterways, we bring you up to speed with the latest traffic news, views, and comments from transportation experts. Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Traffic news round the clock.
One dial that gets you locked down all day, all time. With that traffic report, just as and when you want it. With great music and lots more. Lagos Traffic Radio, your driving companion.
Driver, I beg, I won't come down before you reach that bridge. You don't take me past that bridge.
Driver, I want to come down now.
I don't want you to say I don't pass your bus stop. I don't go come back for you.
This lady looks familiar. Isn't this Sylvia? Sylvia!
Joyce, it's a lie. What a surprise. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, my dear. It's been such a while since I last saw you. You look so good.
Oh, I'm doing well. But where are you going to?
I'm going to that clinic across the road. How about you?
Oh, I'm going the same direction, but the supermarket.
Oh, okay, let's go together.
Wait, I'm not going to cross the road.
Cross which road? This busy road, Sylvia. No, I normally use the pedestrian bridge now.
Ha, you have time. I normally cross the road. I don't have time for pedestrian bridge.
Sylvia, that is so wrong. Why put your life at risk when you can simply use the pedestrian bridge and save yourself from accidents?
That's actually true. I never thought about it. Thank you, my friend. Oh yeah, let's use the pedestrian bridge.
Oh yeah, let's use the pedestrian bridge. Sure, I don't go crossing the express road again tomorrow when I'm not there.
I won't. Thank you.
My good people of Lagos, when going out and you need to cross the road, always ensure you use the pedestrian bridge. Pedestrian bridges protect you. Stay safe, stay alert, stay secured. This message is from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Moving Lagos forward.
Ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti ṣetán láti lo oògùn aràn fáwọn ọmọdé bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọmọ ọdún 5 sí 14 lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ láwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ aládàáni àti ti ìjọba. Ìpele àkọ́kọ́ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ girama GSS àti àwọn ìlú mìíràn lábẹ́ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ 10 bíi Ajérọ̀mí, Àmúwò Ọ̀dọ̀fin, Àpápá, Badagry, Ẹ̀pẹ́, Ìbẹ̀jùlẹ́kí, Lagos Island, Lagos Mainland, Ọ̀jọ́ àti Ṣómólú bẹ̀rẹ̀ látọjọ́ Ajé ọjọ́ 5 títí di ọjọ́ Ẹtì ọjọ́ 9 oṣù 5 ọdún 2025. Ọ̀fẹ́ lóògùn aràn fáwọn ògo wẹrẹ tí kò sì méwu dání rárá. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ tára rẹ̀ kò bá yá kò gbọ́dọ̀ lóògùn aràn àfìgbà tó bá nílera. Òògùn aràn máa ń pèsè ìlera dín ìsáǹsá àwọn ọmọdé kù tó sì máa ń ran ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. Ìkéde yìí wá látọ̀dọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ní àjọṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú Evidence Action àti iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìlera ìjọba àpapọ̀. Ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti ṣetán láti lo oògùn aràn fáwọn ọmọdé bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọmọ ọdún 5 sí 14 lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ láwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ aládàáni àti ti ìjọba. Ìpele àkọ́kọ́ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ girama GSS àti àwọn ìlú mìíràn lábẹ́ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ 10 bíi Ajérọ̀mí, Àmúwò Ọ̀dọ̀fin, Àpápá, Badagry, Ẹ̀pẹ́, Ìbẹ̀jùlẹ́kí, Lagos Island, Lagos Mainland, Ọ̀jọ́ àti Ṣómólú bẹ̀rẹ̀ látọjọ́ Ajé ọjọ́ 5 títí di ọjọ́ Ẹtì ọjọ́ 9 oṣù 5 ọdún 2025. Ọ̀fẹ́ lóògùn aràn fáwọn ògo wẹrẹ tí kò sì méwu dání rárá. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ tára rẹ̀ kò bá yá kò gbọ́dọ̀ lóògùn aràn àfìgbà tó bá nílera. Òògùn aràn máa ń pèsè ìlera dín ìsáǹsá àwọn ọmọdé kù tó sì máa ń ran ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. Ìkéde yìí wá látọ̀dọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ní àjọṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú Evidence Action àti iléeṣẹ́ ètò ìlera ìjọba àpapọ̀.
Attention, people of Lagos, business owners and entrepreneurs. It's time to make it red and rosy for your pockets from the month of May 2025. This May 2025, let's make your brand shine with unbelievable advertising deals as Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM is calling on you to take advantage of our mouth-watering advertising deals to get your business in the spotlight with premium advert placements that reach thousands daily. Special media packages include guest interviews, news coverage, news mention, brand mention, and hypes. Program sponsorship that keep your name in their minds, all at mouth-watering discounted prices. Whether you're a startup or an established brand, we've got a package for you. Starting this May, let's project your brand without breaking the bank. For bookings and advert placements, call Dari on 0803 350 1131 or Bumi on 0802 058 1249. Don't miss this opportunity to make your brand known to millions of Lagosians at pocket-friendly rates. Advertise with Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, your moving Lagos forward station.
We strive to maintain timeliness in disseminating information to our listeners, and that is why we are reliable. Being the most reliable radio station, providing traffic information in Africa is our vision. Maintaining the A status, which is accurate. Accuracy in serving you real-time traffic situation reports live from the roads in details. We are dynamic in every way. With the use of modern technology and well-motivated workforce, we keep you up to date with information on all modes of transportation, and that has been our objective. Being the first authentic traffic radio station in Africa, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We set for the conversation this beautiful Friday morning. Today is the 2nd of May, the year 2025. And of course, it's time for us to, think and of course touch down on something very, very important. But before then, let's get back to the roads. Control room, you were trying to give us an update earlier on. I wish I can get that update right now before the conversation kicks off. But I understand there is a falling truck, a 6-tire truck, at that's immediately after the Secretariat, before Corn Oil, inwards the toll gate. That's what is responsible for that slow build-up we're seeing from the live cameras in the studios. I understand a towing van has been contacted, and traffic managers on ground doing the needful there, affecting some slow movement backwards around Secretariat right now. So we are tracking that one as well. Most other areas is virtually the same. Shango Tedo and we did tell you still looking good. And of course, those of you making use of Ikorodu Road, it's a fair drive this morning as you drive through those locations. Let me see, broken down mini truck on a bridge that has been recovered. That's earlier on during the 7 o'clock hour. And on the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway, things are still looking pretty fair, especially within the very, very that's the busy side that we usually record from Ilezik inwards Ikeja, Long and National. But of course, it's much better this morning, still looking fairly good. So we'll be serving you more helpings as they come in from time to time. All right, so on the program this morning, we're looking at LASMA. Of course, Lagos Traffic Management Authority. But before then, quickly, let's connect with the control room. Hello there.
Yes, Victor. Good morning.
Good morning. Olaiwola.
Just to quickly keep you posted, situation within the stretch of Uzuma Baduel.
Okay.
A case of an accident that was recorded, yes, at Sandfield, Air Route 1004. So presently, it has been resolved. But the spillover has extended backwards backwards and nearly approaching Lekki Phase 1 now. That is coming in from Lekki Phase 1, approaching the toll gate now. It's busy. The station has been resolved though.
Okay.
The accident happened at Sandfield in World War 2004 between an SUV and a BLT bus, that is high capacity passengers bus. It has been moved off the road, but we still have the spillover on ground within the location.
All right.
Every other axis within this jurisdiction is good to go. It's still, flowing well within the stretch of Turbulent Bridge. And concerning the situation you escalated within Secretariat, air route con oil, toll van is on transit to the location. Meanwhile, it has to be transloaded. It's an off-on mini truck loaded with rubbers or paints. We are still having flows within that situation, but just to keep it posted, and as soon as we get the result, we shall definitely send the signal to you, Victor.
All right, then. Thank you so much, Olawala.
You're welcome.
Okay, so that's the latest review of the reports covering the entire metropolis. Most of the areas still looking pretty cool. And of course, where we have the accidents, Olawala has just given us an update on these ones as well. But if you are experiencing anything, you can always reach out to us. That's on 08099120777. All right, so today, like I said, we are reflecting on an agency which is of great importance to us in Lagos as we reflect on 25 years of milestones. So we're trailing LASMA at 25, transforming the traffic management landscape of Lagos State. Well, when one turns 25, we say it's a silver jubilee celebration. And this year, we're going to be rolling out the drums, not just to celebrate, but also to reflect on the future directions of a major agency like LASMA. And who else is better suited to take us through this? We're going to be having lots of this in the days to come because LASMA will be 25 in July. But joining me in the studios this morning is Mr. Olalekan Bakari, who is the General Manager of the Lagos Traffic Management Authority, LASMA. Mr. Oki, nice to have you in the studios. Good morning.
Good morning, Victor. Good morning, Lagosians. Happy to be here to talk about LASMA's 25.
Wonderful. So this is lying upon your head upon this time that LASMA is marking its silver jubilee. First up, did you start with the organization?
Of course, I'm a pioneer member.
From 2000?
Exactly. I was deployed from the Ministry of Information then.
Wow. Okay, so let's reflect on this. A lot has happened in these 25 years. Anyone who's 25, or anyone who was born in 2000 knows that in terms of transformation, so much has really happened. But for you, you are the general manager today, now that LASMA is clocking 25. How does it feel?
I feel good, I feel happy, I feel wonderfully well.
So let's touch down on LASMA. When we say LASMA, what comes to mind when we think of LASMA and, of course, its role in Lagos State's traffic management system?
LASMA was established in year 2000 by the governor then, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Basically, the establishment was done in order to reduce traffic congestion and stalemate on the movements of goods and services across the states then.
All right. Go ahead.
Also, the road traffic accidents can be reduced drastically.
That was the objective.
Exactly.
So when we look back in these 25 years, would you say LASMA has really performed these objectives, this mandate?
Of course, we have performed wonderfully well in terms of reducing traffic congestion across Lagos roads, as well as improvement on our response time to traffic incident management. Likewise, spontaneous response whenever we have road traffic accidents across the length and breadth of the state.
So they've been able to fulfill this mandate, so to say. Let's look at some notable achievements from LASMA in these 25 years of operation. What are the notable ones?
The notable ones, so far we'll be able to deploy technology, especially on our enforcement. Our enforcement is based, 70 or 80% of it is based on technology now. Technology was embraced. This initiative was introduced almost 2 years ago in terms of enforcement.
Okay.
We'll be able to improve on our feedback too from the public so that this can help us to perform better. That was what led to the establishment of the toll-free line in 2004, July 9. We've equally stepped up.
That's 2024?
2024.
Right.
Thank you, Victor. We'll be able to step up our disciplinary system by rejigging the provost unit and the surveillance unit for better performance. These units goes around checkmating the SSs or whenever our men are going out of the line. The agency has equally invested heavily in human capacity building. From December 2003 till date, the agency has been able to train over 3,000 of our staffs, both internally and externally, on soft skill, enforcement without aggression, emotional intelligence, leadership training, and also on intelligent traffic management, advanced intelligent traffic management. All these are part of the trajectory in order to reposition the agency.
Right.
And on our advocacy too, we'll be able to do wonderfully well.
Okay.
We have a unit that go to all schools, both private and secondary school, elementary schools in the states, and this was relaunched last year. It has started about 6-7 years ago. It was relaunched last year, where our men will go to all private and secondary schools in Lagos by talking to the young minds, the people, the children, so that by the time they are growing up, they must have imbibed the spirit and culture of safety and respect for traffic rules and regulation. They will be able to use the road better. Also, we also engage robustly with our major stakeholders.
Okay.
Drivers, unions, haulage, truckers, drivers, all sorts, so that we can have a road that will be utilized very well by respecting the law and uphold optimal safety.
All right. So you guys have been able to do all of this in these 25 years. There's a lot to talk about, but if we rewind a bit, let's reflect now. When last month started, how many zones did you guys have? I know today you have almost 40-something, right?
Last month started with 5 zones.
5 zones.
Yes, we have zone 1, Olowu, then zone 2, Alausa. We have zone 3, Ikmori. We have zone 4, Inoshodi. Then we have zone 5, Mao 2. We actually started with the 5 divisions of the state.
Okay. It was meant to be across the 5 divisions, but after that time, you guys have expanded.
We've expanded greatly. We've captured so many areas. Now we have 49 zones, and we have 23 area command.
All right.
And also, we have 8 district controllers.
Wow. So lots of expansion has really taken place.
And more will still happen.
Yeah, so the innermost parts, areas like Badagry, do we have LASMA there?
Yes, we have a zone in Badagry, zone 24, that covers the stretch of Badagry from Mokwafo to the interior of Badagry up to the borderline between Lagos, between Nigeria and Benin.
You have LASMA men there too?
Yes.
What about Ekpe? Do you have LASMA there?
We have a zone at Ekpe too. This is called zone 23.
Okay. And the inner parts of Ikorodu as well, you have that as well?
We have a zone. We have about 3 zones in Ikorodu. We have zone 8. We have zone 33, and we have zone 47.
All right. So we'll talk about the kind of programs that we'll be having just to mark this 25 years. But a few days ago, you were launching an emblem. Is that correct?
Yes, we launched an emblem to kickstart our Silver Jubilee.
All right. And that emblem was just to showcase what you guys will be coming up with during this 25 years anniversary, right? What are some of the things that are earmarked? What are some of the things that are lined up to commemorate this epoch-making event?
It's going to be a 3 days program, and it will happen at the Hotel and Suites from 15th of July to 17th of July. We will start with a traffic conference. The first Lagos traffic conference was held in 2010, and this is going to be the second one. We're going to bring academia, resource persons in transportation management across the globe. We have local and international that will come on board to talk about traffic management in the most populous city in the whole of sub-Saharan Africa, and equally to project traffic management in the next 2 decades.
All right. Okay, that's part of the event. For those 3 days, what are things that are lined up? Let's just look through.
Yes, apart from the traffic conference, there's going to be an award night where we are going to recognize those who have partnered with LASMA, those who have been with us for the past 25 years. Surely, the media played an integral part. So you guys are going to be recognized that day. Likewise, other multinationals.
Okay.
And our men, we're going to have outstanding
LASMA officials
in terms of individual